Hi guys, welcome back to B Speed Shop. So this is the first time I've posted in a couple of months. Unfortunately, I've had some other things going on in the background and had to take a bit of time off as well due to ill health, but I'm feeling much better now and I'm ready to get back on with this little project. So probably just going to do this video as like a little update to show you some of the things I've done in the background over the last sort of couple of weeks. And then next week I'll get back into the swing of things properly and then we'll move on from there. So I've got my driver's side outer sill all prepped and ready to go to be welded in. Obviously I punched out all the holes for the spot weld and it's got a coat of weldable primer on the inside. So that's pretty much ready to be welded in. I just got a couple more holes. I got a drill here because there's a thicker plate just there. So rather than using the hole punch, I'll use a drill and drill them out. I started stripping off a lot of the paint as well, back to bare metal. So I need to get a new section to go along this bit to fix a few things. So I've just been trying to strip it back to bare metal just to see what everything's like underneath. But I mean, it all looks pretty good all around this area. It's all okay. Around this side, it's fine. On the other side, it needs a little bit of work, but that's mainly because of the actual side panel. So when I get to doing that piece, it will fix that at the same time. Started stripping the paint off the inside of the floor as well on this side, because this is still the original floor and there's a little bit along the back edge there which I need to repair. So I'm going to try and make a panel to go in that section and fix that. I've also stripped off all the paint and undersill from the underside of the floors as well. Well, apart from that side because that's a new floor panel piece. And I've also taken the front end off. So I drilled out all the spot welds for the wings and along these pieces for the front panel as well. So I've removed them because they need replacing anyway, because this front panel is all rotten along this bottom edge, and obviously it's been cut around here before, so rather than trying to spend ages trying to fix this, I'm just going to get some new panels and replace them. I mean, this wing isn't too bad apart from that, but the one over the other side, you can see around where the light bolts in, that's all rusted away. So I thought it'd just be quicker and easier just to get new panels, weld in some new metal, and then I can treat it and paint it and it should be fine. Yeah, so when it comes to welding in because these are quite flimsy at the moment, there's a little bit of a wiggle in them. So when it comes to like welding in the new wings in the front piece, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip the front subframe and bolt the subframe back in, because I've still got the mounting locations for the subframe. So I'll bolt the subframe in and that will hold them in place where they need to be. And then obviously when I weld the wings in, it will be all in the right place. So the driver's side outer sill is pretty much ready to be welded in, apart from drilling out a couple more holes for some spot welds. But I've painted these pieces where I've welded them in, just to give them some protection, and then like on these edges where the spot welds go, I've just put some weldable primer on there, and on those two as well, on that very front edge where the spot welds go. So that'll be my next job, welding in that piece, and then once I've welded that in, I'll start working on this lower door jamb section. And then there's a few other odd little bits I've got to finish on the floor before I'm going to start doing anything else. And then once the whole floor is pretty much finished, I can then decide whether I'm going to start working on the front or start working on the back. So this is where I'm at so far. So next weekend I'm going to start welding in the outer sill section on the driver's side, and once that's welded in, I'm going to start working on the lower door jamb as well. And one thing I am going to do is the rest of the body panels that I need, I'm just going to order all of them now. So the front wings, the front face, section to fix the boot floor, there's a couple other pieces I need. There's the side panel on the driver's side I need as well, the rear side panel to fix that. So I'm just going to order all the parts now, so that once I get one job finished, I can just pick the next panel up, get that ready, get it welded in, because my aim is to have this on the road for next year. If I could get it done in time for the Goodwood Revival in September, that'd be amazing. I know it's going to be a bit of a tight push. It sort of gives me about 8 months to finish the welding, do the body work, see if I can get the engine working, as long as that's in good condition. Hopefully it doesn't need a rebuild. I will do a refresh on it at some point. So that is my aim. I would like to get this on the road ready next year. So I'm going to be working all through Christmas. I'm going to use all of my holiday time as well, just working on this, just to get it ready. I've got that push now. I really want to get this done and on the road, so really determined. What else? Yeah, I just want to thank everyone who's supported the channel, just watching the videos and stuff over the last year. It's been interesting. I've had a lot of fun as well, interest in learning as well, doing all like the video editing and like talking into the camera as well, so hopefully I can keep this going next year and possibly into the future as well. So I just want to thank everyone for supporting the channel, and well, until next time, next weekend, I'll see you then.